Placencia Lobster Fest is a once-a-year event that draws thousands of visitors to the village without fail.
Party and great energy, foodie paradise. People love it.
The start of the lobster season is such a big deal for residents that it is worthy of having its own song.
Spiny lobster. We have spiny lobster tail. Bring me lobster tail, me spiny lobster tail. Bring me lobster tail, me spiny lobster tail. Tea, dinner and tea, me want me lobster. Bring me lobster tail, bring it to me.
Placencia Lobster Fest was launched in 1998 by the then Village Council and members of the Belize Tourism Industry Association Placencia chapter. Alicia Dial, now the general manager at Barefoot Bar, joined the organizing team in 2001. The festival was established to help businesses in the tourist destination earn much needed income during the low tourist season.
At first, it was more like a rice and beans fest, to be honest. We actually had to put out a rule for the vendors that they had to have some lobster dish in their thing because it's Lobster Fest. Originally, you know the parking lot that you guys parked in? That's where Lobster Fest started out. And it was just on that cement pavement over towards where, at the time, it was a Shell station, gas station. And that's where Lobster Fest was. And we had all sorts of great parties, but debacles. One year, a big windstorm came through right after Bowen and Bowen set up the tents, and they crashed up into the house right next to it. It cut out electricity. It was a whole thing, but we still got Lobster Fest going.
Marcelo Siera, the founder and former owner of Omar's Little Kitchen, was among the first to participate in Placencia's Lobster Fest. He has since handed over the restaurant to his children, but their presence at the weekend festivities continues.
It was not as big and bombastic like now. Now some wild events to take place and, you know, different era, different kind of people doing different kind of businesses. So it grow a lot. So kudos to who they out there, they burn up their eye. I get enough of that.
Can I understand your restaurant had some sort of unique lobster dish in the days?
Oh yeah, we started with kind of a cultural way of doing all lobster. We started from fire hard, baby. You never use no gas range. All you have to do is get some old dry up mangrove and crab and grape and people want to see it done culturally. You know, a lot of business now stray from that, which is not good. Omar's still going fire hard outside. My daughter dash thing by heart when they're ready. But I try to make them keep it culturally that if you do it like, you know, culinary wise and culturally, people want to love that because they want just imagine when they pass and get a smell.
In 2023, Doyle Gardner won the prize for Best Lobster Dish at the event. He's returning to defend his title, and he hopes that the number of chefs participating in the competition this year will increase from the handful that participated in 2023.
I did a big lobster. I did it open grill, charred first, and roasted garlic butter. And my plating, I think, was what really won it. I used a big calabash. I still have that calabash upstairs. I should have brought that down. But on the bottom was a young coconut leaf, half a young coconut with the rice and beans in it, and the lobster on top of that. And it didn't have any horns, so I took a couple of branches from small, the miniature bamboo shoots and stuck that in there, and that was a part of the design, pretty much. I've already made my menu and everything. Well, I just came off a vacation. I was in Barbados and St. Lucia. So when I go away, I'm working on my title, to keep that title. And I already have my idea, but I'm not going to give it away right now.
Fisher folks are the backbone of Placencia Lobster Fest. They make it possible for hungry visitors to have that sea-to-grill-to-table experience. Kurt Godfrey Sr. is a second-generation fisherman. Long before Placencia Lobster Fest was established, Godfrey would go free diving for lobster with his father off the coast of the peninsula. His children are doing the lobster catching these days.
First, we are free divers, as my late father was the founder of free diving. So it became a sport. You never had to go search like now. So time changed, and we learned that you put a shade, which is a hidden unders for the lobster. Then fast forward the shade. The government sent me to Mexico, and we learned about casitas. Casitas, the one where the one inventing Belize, because healthy environmental way of catching lobster.
So for you, being environmentally conscious is important as a fisherman.
Well, that's how I become a pro, because I'm environmental happy. Ever since I learned scuba, free dive, I throw back my younger lobster, my female, I throw them back, especially in eggs. And people could tell you, my workers could tell you that I did that.
For Lobster Fest, on average, how much lobster would you say a fisherman can sell for the Lobster Fest celebration?
Well, talking about myself, out of my casitas, I could probably produce 200 pounds whole live lobster.
The festival begins on July 5th and ends on July 7th. A variety of entertainment and competitions have been organized for each of the 3 days. Warren Garbot, the chairman of the village, says there will be no shortage of fun and food.
The events or the timeline of events or the events that we promote for the Lobster Fest is strictly at the Lobster Fest grounds. We actually ask for local businesses to not apply for extensions during that weekend because it is the biggest fundraiser for the village. So we encourage everybody to support the events Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The events start very early on Friday, around midday, and it goes to about 2 o'clock, 2 a.m., sorry. And then it starts again Sunday morning at 10 and goes all the way through until 2 a.m. and then Sunday again from 10 until midnight. So there's plenty of entertainment at the Lobster Fest grounds. It has grown tremendously over the years. We have a total of around 90 booths this year. Of course, mixed with food vendors as well as arts and craft. We have some NGOs that are present as well, sharing some of the sustainable conservation efforts. So it's a mix of different organizations and vendors.
Bring me my lobster tail. Bring it to me. I love it. I want it.
Reporting for News 5, I am Paul Lopez.
To me.